Ken Griffey Jr.
Back to you guys.
He needs no introduction. The mic doesn't need to work. Ken Griffey Jr.
Let's
live
go.
on MLB Central. Good morning to you.
Hello, how are you?
Thrilled to have you with us. And you have a new job. Like the Hall of Famer needs more work. You're the new CEO of H2O.
Well,
Deer Park Senate.
Excuse me?
It's a big deal.
I started off in the mailroom first. Like everybody else. You work your way up. I mean, it's like going from high school to A-ball, short season A-ball. I worked my way up. Now I'm a CEO.
Did you have to interview? What does this job entail?
To stay hydrated.
Okay.
That was the one thing. I mean, you know, especially if we're here in Georgia and how hot it is here, just to stay hydrated constantly. I mean, you know, I'm looking at probably 15 bottles of water a day, especially since I got here. You know, Florida playing golf, I usually don't drink as much, but I started like really I started feeling better about myself in the morning. I just don't feel the grogginess.
All right, we're at the Midsummer Classic. I mean, you were a staple at this thing. Does it bring back one or two memories for you? Seeing those guys out there, is there a home run derby? I mean, because I'm going to be honest with you, Ken, I had my son out on the field last night. All he wanted to meet was PCA. And back when I was a kid, when you flipped the hat backwards, you changed the game for a lot of us.
Well, the home run derby has changed.
Yeah.
You know, we had 10 pitches, whatever you did, that was about 10 outs. Now you're hitting for 2 minutes. I don't know if I could do it.
Really?
I mean, just swinging for 4 minutes.
That's interesting because I was talking to Kyle Schwarber yesterday. I said, what's the most important thing? He said the pacing is tough.
Yeah. I mean, it is 4
The
minutes.
prettiest swing the game's ever seen. If it doesn't look like you're going to even break a sweat winning this thing.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as, it's just 4 minutes. I mean, we don't hit for 4 minutes in a round. I mean, we'll take, 10 pitches and the next guy comes in. So, you're hitting for 4 straight minutes with a timeout. I mean, you look at some of the guys, they're sitting there breathing heavy for at least 45 seconds. But, it's a lot of fun to watch. I mean, how far they're hitting the ball. I'd probably say that I would hit it and then throw it and we get half that distance. But it's a lot of fun to watch.
What'd you think of Cal?
I was going to say, same.
Well, Cal and I talked right before. He just asked me for something. I said, I'll give you a little tip. And, I don't know if he used it or not, but, I'm glad that he won.
What was the tip?
I can't tell.
Oh, okay.
All right. What?
You can't?
No. I can only tell my manager guys.
Well, he said he hoped you were proud of him.
I was. I mean, I finally got some guys in the Hall of Fame with me, with Edgar and that. It gets lonely. Now, I got a home run derby champ along with me. I look forward to having more guys that wore the uniform that I wore doing special things.
So many guys who do such great things in this game move on and they say, that was then, it was the best time of my life, but I'm past it. Do you miss anything about it?
No, I go into the locker room all the time.
He's got carte blanche to walk wherever he wants
I just mean the
forever.
competition of...
That golf now.
Yeah.
I switched. It's much safer.
Tell me about your game.
I tell my wife, walking down steps, I want 3 points of contact. I'm 55. I gotta stop thinking that I can compete with, these guys who are 20. I mean, you look at, everybody else. Now, right there, 94, 96, I'm good.
When you look at video or highlights or something like that and see that, I mean, you and I are the same age, but when you see yourself this, what do you think?
I just start laughing because, my youngest is 23 and he got me a couple years ago, said, Dad, tell me how it was to play back in the day. And I looked at him and said, you mean your grandfather? He goes, no. So anything after like 10 years is old to these kids. But it's fun to watch. I mean, I look at it and go, okay, that was great. Or I go, that hurt. But for the most part,
Do you have a signature All-Star game memory for yourself personally?
Probably Pittsburgh, because I was born outside of Pittsburgh. I left 90 tickets.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You played for free that night, didn't you?
90 tickets?
Yeah.
Did you get some knocks?
Yeah. I was I was actually in the running for MVP until Freddie got it. I was kind of upset.
I mean, after 90 tickets,
But I did win the home run derby.
So you know, I got to know this guy really well. Like, there's an offshore to him. There's a Rottweiler. How many dogs you got?
I got to know.
How many?
At one point, we had 5.
Yeah. Ooh. Rottweilers, Cane Corsos, just beautiful dog. I mean, this guy gets after.
he's also an excellent photographer.
Yes.
Well,
Some of your photos at the Masters, I don't know if we have a shot of it, but I mean, where does the passion of photography come from, and how is it your outlet today?
well, it's funny because nobody messes with the photographer. And it was the only way I could see my kids play sports. So I was like,
Oh, can't sit in the stands.
no. So, and
That's a smart move.
what's funny is after my daughter stopped playing basketball, she said, why did I look so mean at her basketball games? I go, what do you mean? She goes, every time I looked at you, you didn't seem happy. I go, I'm happy. I go, the problem is if I go like this and I'm laughing, people think it's an invitation to come see me and talk to me, where I can't go watch them watch their kids. And I also grew up where my dad, was still playing, and he would see me 5-6 times a year, and it was tough for me to play in front of him because I wanted to have that, I wanted my dad to be proud. And I couldn't hit in front of him. I got my first hit in instructional league, and he was in an RB, and he was like, he told me, just pretend I'm your mom, being one. The other one is, my baseball coach told him, don't show up because he can't hit in front of you. I went 0 for 2, pop up to a catcher, and struck out, and he left. I went to the Riverfront. He goes, how'd you do? I said, 3 for 5, 2 home runs and a double. He said, you couldn't do that while I was there.
And then you went deep in the same game as him.
Well, he started it. I'm going to tell you that. He started because he said, that's how you do it, son. If you look at it, if they have the camera from the other view, like from the dugout, he goes, that's how you do it, son. I'm like, amazing.
I can't imagine you in the stands watching your kids with all the other parents telling their kids how to swing the bat. What was that dynamic like?
Well, I was going through coach pitch, and there was some